Alright, 60-second summary for the new Terapagos EX deck, which I played two different ways, but both ways use Area 0 to expand the bench and deal upwards of 240 damage, while also having access to Bouffalant to reduce damage and Noctowl to get whatever 2 trainer cards you want. The first build uses double turbo energy and solely focuses on Terapagos' first attack, Unified Beatdown. Now, please remember that you can't use Unified Beatdown turn 1 going second, so always go first. Both builds rely heavily on Bouffalant to reduce the damage your basic colorless Pokemon take by 60, but it's even more important with this one. With a Bravery Charm and Bouffalant, Terapagos has in effect 340 hit points. Use Penny to bring up a damaged Terapagos, now you can deny prize cards. The second build is all about Glass Trumpet. You still run Bouffalant and Noctowl to get 2 trainers and Fan Rotom to get 3 Pokemon on turn 1 only, but now you have access to Crown Opal, making Terapagos immune to damage from basic non-colorless Pokemon. So basically, Raging Bolt and Miraidon will hate you. Unfortunately, Terapagos doesn't feel as good as Hydrapple. There's a lot more things that have to go right, and the damage output isn't high enough. Still, with the right draws, it can definitely win its fair share of games. But this is a pretty good starting hand. Okay, so yes, we have to be able to knock out this Palkia. So I have to play this expertly. I have to be more perfect than... Okay, so we have to be more perfect than anyone has ever been in the history of the Pokemon trading card game. We got some Hooters. We're going to go to Hooters. We're going to get double Noctowl. I don't care about Bouffalant yet, okay? I will worry about Bouffalant next turn. That is the game plan. We get all these guys, we save the Area 0, and they have... I spoke with Devotion before this game started, and they agreed that they will not play Ino. Isn't that so cool? They said, oh, trust your pilot, you know, you're having a really rough time over there with your Terapagos deck. It's okay, bro, I got you. We fist bumped and everything, and a fist bump is Gen Z's version of a handshake. Oh, you stupid Prime sub? Prime sub, Tron Girl? And I thought you were thirsty for me and you're giving me a Prime sub? Alright, so, see, I told you. Devotion is all about that. Wait, they're playing Revavroom? Okay, so they got a fun list. I wonder if we're going to draw Penny. Okay, so we got Penny. We have the perfect setup. We're knocking out this Palkia. I have to remember how we do this, though. You know, it's like the Howie Mandel show. This is how we do this. Remember there was a show with Howie Mandel called How We Do This? Yeah, you don't remember that. No one does. Okay, so we go for Rare Candy. I want Rare Candy. Okay, I was like, did we prize the Rare Candies? Rare Candy, and I think Bravery Charm. And then I just go get double turbo. No, I need a full bench. So I can't rely on Bidoof. I would like to rely on Bidoof, but I can't do that. I have to go get a Nest Ball. So I won't have the Bouffalant boost here, which is slightly disappointing. But I can use Penny to get the Bouffalant boost if I want. Okay, so we're gonna go Bibarel, see what happens. I can get the boost. Oh, this is great. Okay, so we go double turbo. I think I Penny. Oh no, I didn't get one of the things that I needed. So I can't put another Bouffalant in play. I could Noctowl. I could waste a Noctowl to get the Bouffalant, which would... You know what? Let's do it, right? Let's just be crazy. Let's just do it. Let's see. I think the Bouffalant is super important here, and we know that they're taking one-shot KOs. So let's go get a Nest Ball. I will probably grab a Boss's Hors d'oeuvres, and then we're going to go Penny up the Fan Rotom. I Nest Ball. We Nest Ball a Bouffalant down. So now my Terapagos has, in effect, 340 hit points. But we're facing off against a deck that can take big one-hit KOs, and that's less good. And they're probably going to be able to bump my Stadium. So, like, this is everything that you would ever want from a Terapagos EX double turbo build, except for the fact that they're playing a deck that can really do some big numbers, and they can, you know, bump my Stadium. All right, so we get rid of Fan Rotom, Noctowl. And then, you know, I have access to Area 0 if I want it. It was disappointing that I used that Noctowl, but I wanted to have the damage reduction and force them to just have that much more energy in play or in their hand to be able to knock me out. But you look at the matchups that this version of Terapagos has to deal with. Unified Beatdown with a double turbo energy is maxing out at 220. So you're not knocking out Roaring Moon EX. You are not knocking out Raging Bolt EX. Golden Go EX only has 260 hit points. You're still not knocking that out. So I was thinking, like, you know, do you go for an offensive build of Unified Beatdown and you get rid of the Bouffalant because there's so many decks that can one-shot Terapagos? Right? Do you play Maximum Belt? Do you play Defiance Band? Do you go crazy with Dusknoir? And I think Dusknoir is starting to see a bit more play in Japan, but you have to give up prizes. So it's like, okay, well, what about Frostlass? Does Frostlass make any sort of sense in this deck? And I was thinking, maybe it does. Yeah, exactly, Waterpig. If I wanted to do 220 damage, I would just play Miraidon, but you're actually doing 230 with Miraidon because of Zapdos. And there we go. Okay, so they didn't get it, but that was just the perfect Terapagos, and I didn't feel like I was going to win that game. Right? Everything went perfectly, and I didn't think I was going to win. So I will switch to the basic energy build, because that just feels so much better. Okay, step 1 is going first with this deck. You always go first. If you go second, you may as well just concede. But we got this one, I believe. Okay, I believed a couple of seconds ago. Seven mulligans. Nope, okay. So if this makes it into the YouTube video, I want you all to know that my Twitch chat bullied me and said, oh, you know, the Dusknoir build is great. What do you mean, Pilot? The Dusknoir build, you just got to put all your Poffins in there, got to get your Fan Rotoms, and it'll be perfect. Okay, well, this is Raging Bolt. That's all I've been facing. Okay, great start. I have to... Oh, God, they're going to take a KO here. I go Ultra Ball away. Oh, man, what do I even do right now? Because I need the Feather Ball to find a Pidgeot, but I need my boss's order, so I think I have to get rid of Iono. I think that's what I have to do. So we go get Fan Rotom. Okay. That's not PogChamp. We're going to go Fan Call for a Pidgey. We go get Pidgey, Hooters, Noctowl. Pidgey, Hooters, Noctowl. Okay. Or do I go get another Hooter? No, we're just going to stay here. They are not going to Iono me, and they are not going to knock out my Terapagos, okay? We've made this decision. They are going to, you know, just have a setup turn. They're not going to go too crazy. They're just going to be like, I'm just going to chill out. You know, I don't care about knocking out a Hoothoot. It's going to be totally fine. But YouTube audience, they assured me, oh, you just play your Poffins, you'll get your Dusknoir out, no problem. And it'll be totally fine. I don't know what you're complaining about, Pilot. This Terapagos deck is great. And this might be my last Terapagos game. No, I gotta play Terapagos for the full 3 hours. Or I guess less because, you know, the maintenance. I delayed the stream for the maintenance. But I think they are not going to press the issue too much because they don't care about a Hoothoot. So they're probably just going to go for like a Raging Bolt, setup, not waste any energy. All right, there's the Raging Bolt. There's the old bravery charm on the Squawkabilly to make my life more difficult. But we have our 6 prizes mapped out. That is the one good thing. And that's the reason why I didn't get rid of the bosses, is because we can't knock out this Raging Bolt unless we use Dusknoir. But we can go, you know, Ogerpon, 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 and that's our 6 prizes. No, it was all Twitch chat's fault. Look at this. They're not gonna retreat. They might retreat in Burst Roar if their hand sucks. But like that's all they're going to do. They're not gonna Prime Catcher. Oh my god. Oh my no. No way you have a Lightning Energy in that hand. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, Clamburglar, just wall them with Crown Opal. Yeah, I told you, the double turbo energy build is garbage. And then we got a Dusknoir. Okay, so we go Feather Ball for Pidgeot. Oh, man. We go Rare Candy. Noctowl for what? Area 0 and... Oh, I gotta go for Area 0 and Buddy Poffin. Because I have to take a knockout this turn. We gotta knock out a Teal Mask Duderson. And we gotta go Buddy Poffin for a double Duskull. Okay, so the Pidgeot gets me the double turbo. Oh, this feels so bad right now. This feels like everything's about to fall apart. And the reason it feels like everything's going to fall apart is because I need to get another Terapagos down. So I need to go for Poffin Nest Ball here. So Nest Ball, Poffin. Just want to make sure that I have... Yeah, we have a Hoothoot. We have a Terapagos. Okay. Nest Ball for Terapagos, so things don't suck a butt when I lose my Terapagos in the active. Buddy Poffin for a Hoothoot, because... Well, we don't have another Noctowl, but we could go Night Stretcher if they do something here. And then I Boss's Hors d'oeuvres, an Ogerpon with an energy on it. There wasn't another option. Okay. All I have to do is have a full bench of 8 Pokemon every turn and have a Bosses every turn, and we will be totally fine. I can also Rare Candy into Dusknoir to activate Counter Catcher. But because there's no Bouffalant in this list, they only have to get rid of 4 energy now. Instead of 5. Okay, there's Sandy Cheeks. They're probably just putting that into play so they can bump the Squawkabilly when they put a Pokestop into play. Wait, why the catch? I guess they're going for Pidgeot? Okay, this is great. Because if they don't get... Okay, no, don't. Brunite. I need a win here. Thank you. See, when Pokemon Catcher's just a waste of a card, is 4 dead spots in a deck. Burst Roar? Give me that sweet, sweet Burst Roar. Yes! Oh my god! We got a Burst Roar, baby! Okay, so I win. See, I told you, this is the perfect version of the deck. Never believe Twitch chat. They are liars. We just go Rare Candy. Twitch chat, the biggest liars in the game. Am I right? Okay, so don't screw this up, Pilot. Oh no, wait, I don't. Okay, I have to be super smart about this. Okay, so we go Cursed Blast on this Raging Bolt. Okay. I have it. Okay, don't worry, I have it. I know what I'm doing. Oh no, wait, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, and that's the problem. Okay, so we go Unified Beatdown. I got ahead of myself. You know, I was a little premature. I got a little ahead of myself. Came too early. You know, it happens sometimes. And I thought they were going to take a knockout last turn, so I was like, okay, so I have to knock out the Dusknoir to activate Counter Catcher to hit someone on the bench. But I forgot that PDCGL was like, I got you, bro. So it's the one time where Pokemon Catcher didn't work, and I might have a small chancey to win. Because I can go Night Stretcher for the Dusknoir back. I can Rare Candy into Dusknoir, and then double Turbo. See, I told you at the start of this video, I specifically said, this is the perfect version of Terapagos that you need to play. You know, all you got to do is make sure that Raging Bolt never attacks, and it's perfect. That's it. As long as Raging Bolt can never attack, Terapagos is the best deck in the format. And did you know that if you click this is called the status effects drawer? They posted about that in the known issues thing. And I thought that was the weirdest word to use. They don't call this just like the status effects, you know, table. They call it the drawer. What? It's the status effects drawer, the drawer. We got the status effects drawer. And does it show the status effect PDCGL has on my mental health? Oh, I was going to pin that, Clan Burglar. Well, I am the poster child. Okay, developer. Okay, nerd. Actually, a drawer is oh crap. Okay, so we get rid of Noctowl. Yeah, that's fine. So they got rid of their Squawkabilly. Doesn't really matter. Is there a status effect dresser? Okay. Edward, take it down a notch, Edward. You know, Bella's not anywhere to be seen. You can take it down a notch. Okay, so they take the KO. That's fine. I promote the Pidgeot. We have the Dusknoir play. So I could use Briar if I wanted to. But that is game, right? Because I go... Okay, so 240. I don't want to use... I can't use the Dusknoir unless I just have it. So I think what I do is... We go... Night Stretcher for the Noctowl. Noctowl for... Ultra Ball and something. Do I want to Jock off? Oh, we have Prime Catcher. Wait, is that going to do it? No, I think we need... I think I need a research here. Okay, well, we don't have a research. I think I need a research here. Well, we don't have that. Okay, so... We go for Roxanne. That's what I meant, was that we go for Roxanne. I could use the Pokestop, but I believe in the fart of the cards here. So let's get rid of... Rare Candy Briar. We're going to keep the Counter Catcher because we might need that. And then we go Dusknoir into Rare Candy. So we're hedging our bets here. We're going to go Roxanne. If I get... I think that's it. I think that... I'm not going to do the math. I'm just going to fill up my bench. And... Oh, yeah, that's it. That's it. 100%. That is it. So we just fill up the bench. I'm not BMing you. I honestly... I struggle with... Oh, God. I struggle with math sometimes. You know, because if it's bigger than 11 and I can't count it on my toes anymore, then I have to be careful. But, okay, that was weird. So we're doing 160, but I'm going to lose a Pokemon. Okay, I know that we have it, so I'm okay knocking out the Dusknoir. But, like, you saw how many things had to go right for this to work. Like, a million things had to go right. They had to not attack for 2 turns, and I still only won by 1 KO. So yeah, if you're watching this in the YouTube video, I gotta say, Terapagos, it ain't it. Thankfully, it's free on the Battle Pass, so you don't have to waste your credits on it, but it needs... Like, if a sideboard was a thing, that'd be great. But sideboards don't exist here, and, you know, you can't do best of 3. But yeah, Terapagos, very disappointing. Okay, we Squawkabilly the hand away. This is really good if this is a good Squawkabilly, which it wasn't. It was not a good Squawkabilly. But we might be able to do some things next turn. I just get all my Valiants. So this kind of addresses the issue with Terapagos. It's like, well, Terapagos doesn't do enough damage. Okay, what do? You play it with Iron Valiant. Right, I was thinking Frostlass. I was, you know, you got the Dusknoir. But maybe just a double turbo build with Iron Valiant and you play probably Energy Lotto to really help you out. The problem with this build is that Fan Rotom is useless, Bouffalant is useless. Noctowl, you can't really play Noctowl because you have to play so many switch cards. But what are they doing? And you also don't play single prizers really, which is a problem. But you can Crown Opal. You can create a Crown Opal situation, but that's not good. Alright, so I think they were doing the terrible thing of looking at their deck to make sure that they got all the right cards and they didn't prize anything too crazy. But, you know, you sometimes just gotta let it ride. You know, pretend like you're in Vegas and let it ride. They did lose a Jamming Tower, which is less important with this build because I think it's really just Future Booster. But the fact that they lost their Jamming Tower means that it's a lot easier for me to have Area 0 stay in play. But if they get smart here, and they're just like, okay, I'm just going to use Goodra V-Star. Why? Okay, I can knock out the Mew. This is not the strategy you want, but this is the strategy we got. I'm going to attach to this guy. We're going to switch card into a Valiant. I'm going to Tachyon Butts. Do I Tachyon Butts the Mew? Because I need to... Yeah, because, I mean, they haven't committed to a Regidrago. So I don't really have a choice. I just kind of have to go for the Mew and hope we get, you know, 2 switch cards here. Well, we got 1. And I don't have enough for a KO. All right, so we go Iron Jugs, switch cart. We're doing 150. All right, this is a bit of a risk. But we have the Mew within range of an Iron Valiant. Okay, if they don't have Scoop Up Cyclone, we're fine. It's also really useful that I didn't put Area 0 into play, because if I put Area 0 into play, then they could have, you know, done some shenanigans and bumped it. And Mewtwo, welcome in. And Ruby, I have no idea. I don't care. They need to fix their game. I'm getting really sick and tired of having to, you know, every time a set comes out, oh, this is broken, this is broken, this is broken. And then the developers are just like, oh, we're going to do maintenance. What's the maintenance going to fix, developers? Oh, we're never going to tell you. So the game is back online, but they haven't posted a single thing on the forums, on the Pokemon TCG account. So I know, I'm very, very negative when it comes to Pokemon TCG Live. I understand that. But you have to understand, for all these, you know, new players that are in the game, it's like, wow, you're very negative, I don't like it. And it's like, PTCGL is great. I haven't experienced any bugs, but it's like, it doesn't matter if you haven't personally experienced the bugs. The bugs are out there, and they're affecting a large number of players. And it's not like this is a one-time thing. This happens with every set, with every update. There's been, what, 14, 15, 16 sets that have come out in PTCGL, and I would say that one of them was successful, and that's pushing it. So I've been here for too long. I'm just too jaded. You know, I'm like Will Smith's wife. I'm just too jaded. No, that didn't. Is there anyone who's named Jade that would make a joke there? And Gazer Beam, thank you. I am way cuter on YouTube. That is true. And Total Carnage, I see you. Yeah, just, I don't like being negative. Jaden Animations, there you go. Yeah, I should use the Jaden Animations joke there. Okay, they got their Goodra. That is concerning. They have access to, like, all of their attackers, which is very, very concerning. But the Jugulus is very interesting, right? Because this does 50 damage to 3 of your opponent's Pokemon that have damage counters on them. So if you're facing a low HP deck, you can spread around the damage counters with Iron Valiant and then Homing Headbutt, because Iron Jugulus is a colorless Pokemon, so it works with Glass Trumpet. But I think just Terapagos Iron Valiant is probably the play. Right? Just a million switch cards, maybe have some Bouffalant in there, and just go for it. You know, don't quit. I'm not messing around here. You know, don't quit screwing around. I think that's the play. I'm going to leave myself a note to maybe get to it never, and will be great. You know, when I play that Hydrapple with the Kricketune, you know, the same day I play the Hydrapple with the Kricketune, that's when I'll play Terapagos EX with Iron Valiant EX plus Double Turbo. Because this really does focus on Crown Opal and stuff, but I think you just need to start taking one-hit KOs. Either Prime Catcher or Maximum Belt. But they... Oh, they went for Dragapult. Oh, they're feeling spicy. They are feeling super duper spicy over there right now. All right. Okay, we got there. We are in there right now. We gotta go... Do I go Future Booster on the Jugs? Because I can use Baryon Beam for 3 energy, but that seems like a mistake. Techno Radar. I mean, I think I just attach an energy because I have so much energy in the discard pile that it seems like it's a little bit too soon. And I can always clean up that Mew later. Oh, this is bad. I think we do that. It feels bad, but I think that's what we do. I do need a Terapagos somehow. That'd be super, super chill. We have 3 trumpets. We can blow our trumpets. Let's get the jugs. We're just trying to thin the deck. I do have to leave that 1 bench spot open for a Terapagos, which we did get, and we got a bunch of things, which is good. I always enjoy playing with my thing. Where are my trumpets, though? Where's my trumpets at? All right, so let's go. Boom. And then take a knockout on the Mew, because I know we prized a trumpet. And then we got a trumpet. Great. I don't have Penny, so I think we just go last trumpet to that guy and that guy. I'm playing a very risky game here. And then I think the right call is to retreat into this one and then go Unified Beatdown on the Regidrago V-Star. Wait, could I have... No, because I would have had to use Prime Catcher. I was like, could I have taken the knockout on that Regidrago this turn? Yes. Dragapult only cleans up if they have a bosses. Or a Counter Catcher. Or a Prime Catcher. But it only cleans up in that one instance. But I can do this. We have switch cards. But you have to look, Gazer Beam. Look at what's happening with that Regidrago. That Regidrago is close to getting knocked out here. Just from Iron Valiant pings. And they're setting up another Regidrago, which is why I didn't want to go for the one on the bench, because they were just going to have it. Oh my god. Okay. They don't have a Gust card, though. So this is fine. They've used their V-Star power. They can't play Briar to do anything, because they've taken away the energy from their Ogre Pawns. And they're not playing a Dragapult EX deck, so they can't use Briar. No, this is fine. We are winning right now. We are totally winning the game. We have this. We got this. You are safe here. I don't think they got this. I don't think they got this. Press 1 if you think I got this. Press 2 if you're wrong. No, you're wrong. I got this. Okay? Believe in your pilot. Trust your pilot, believe in your pilot. They're gonna Apex. No, they're gonna go for Goodra. They could Kyurem and just be like, well, I know my Regidrago's getting knocked out. So yeah, probably Kyurem here. But that's actually totally fine. Yeah, they're going for Kyurem. But that is fine. Right? Because I can win the game this turn. Because I can knock out the Squawkabilly. I can knock out the Dudabilly. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I want to save that. Okay. So we got this. I bring up the Squawkabilly and then I win. Yeah, that's it. That's all I gotta do. I just gotta bring up the Squawkabilly and we win. So we go Switch. Valiant. What do you mean? What do you mean 2? Clam Burglar's the only one who pressed 1. And, like, that's so weird. You're so weird. I had it. I literally had game in hand, and you didn't believe in me. YouTube audience, that's how little my audience believes in me on Twitch, is I literally had game in hand, and they're like, nah, I don't believe in you. Nah, bro, you don't got it. This ain't your game, bro. So it looks like Iron Valiant is the version. You know, it's like I Am Legend. It's the Virgin. Look at that. We just won 0-4. Look at that. I could have knocked out the Ogre Pawn. I didn't even have to. So apparently Iron Valiant is the combo. Energy switches came in huge handy. It gave me a huge handy right there. But I think double turbo with Iron Valiant just opens up a whole lot more possibilities. But that worked out. We just beat off a Regidrago player. Okay, they have Prime Catcher. That's fine. They're bringing up the Ursaluna. Oh, they don't know what they've done. I mean, I have lost this game because of things that are outside of my control. Okay, we got Tsareena. Do I use Tsareena in this situation? I mean, I have Glass Trumpet. I have the Switch. I think it makes sense to use Pokestop here, right? Because I could get a Nest Ball, and if I hit Pokemon... Okay, we got a Switch. That's fine. But like, if we hit Pokemon, that's okay too, because I can put them back in there. I could use Iron Leaves to take a knockout with Glass Trumpet. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to get rid of the Lightning Energy. That is fine. We're going to go for Area 0 Underpants. I'm going to Ultra Ball away the Tsareena and the Valiant. We go get Terapagos. This is a little bit of a tough situation. But we go switch into the Valiant. Okay, who am I going to try and knock out here? Do I go for... Oh, we're going to go for the Pheasant Skibidi, right? So 210. I don't need a full bench, but I think I don't trust PDCGL. Because I don't trust PDCGL, I'm going to retreat into the Valiant, put the damage on the Pheasantipity. Okay, and then we go... Oh, don't want to screw that up. And then we go Lightning, Grass... Super Rod, the... Yeah, because a Glass Trumpet doesn't win it for me. I don't need Iron Leaves anymore, I don't think. So we put the Valiant back in. We go Prime Catcher, bring up the Pheasantipity. We got the energy, okay. It's not the energy I wanted, but we got it. And then we go for a Terapagos. Okay, and then 180. That is a KO. Don't overload the bench. Just take the KO and be happy with it. And we got rid of their Pheasantipity, which was, you know, like their game plan here. But we don't have much going on. I have an energy switch. I have switches. But I currently don't have an attack next turn, which is kind of pathetic. And Shutterstock, yeah. Jeez. Unpin that. This is Family Friendly Friday. We can't be having these gross messages when Pumpkin Amy is here. Is this Trust Your Pilot ASMR? I mean, it could be. How much you willing to pay? Thank you. I've never been so happy. Well, I've been happy once in my life. I've been happy to get INO'd to 4, but this was great. I can actually do something next turn. Can you believe it, everybody? I can do something next turn. But I think, you know, the Ursa Luna is just, like, really good here, too. It's like, yeah, the Terapagos is here, but Terapagos kind of feels like a worse Ursa Luna in a lot of instances. And I have had a heck of a time launching Crown Opal here. But that INO play is great. I think I still promote an Iron Valiant. That's probably the safest bet. And then we just go Trumpeting. And as long as I can just take 2 more knockouts, we win. And Iron Valiant is just really easy to do. We are so in there. And Odagiro, you can actually just, you know, take the free decks they give you and upgrade them very easily, even though they did, oh my god, even though they did remove some of the cool stuff for new players, which is unfortunate. All right, so we go Basic Energy, Glass Trumpet, Trumpet, okay. And if I get an energy switch, I can Crown Opal. Oh, this could be hilarious. Okay, no, we're definitely going INO. But if I get an energy switch, hilarious things will occur. Oh, wait, I'm doing it. I have to do it. For the people. The people asked for this. You all asked for this. I'm finally going to Crown Opal. It only took 2 hours of streaming, and I'm going to use Crown Opal for actually a good effect here. Yeah, if you didn't follow along to my tweets, it wasn't enough to make a video out of, but if you're not following the controversy, at tier 0 of the basic battle pass, you used to get 1,500 credits for free. They removed that. In fact, if you complete the entire 50 tiers of the basic battle pass, you only get 1,000 credits guaranteed, which is horrible for new players. You do get 72 packs of the new set, which is great. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying that for new players, being able to get 1,500 credits in your account means right away you can upgrade the free decks and you don't have to worry about anything, but they remove that. So it makes the premium battle pass even better because they didn't take it away from the premium battle pass. And oh my god, it is so confusing, the economy with PDCGL. And they just need to make all the cards free, right? If PDCGL is not made to make money, the only way you could say that, oh, maybe it's made to make money is that, you know, people buy packs to buy codes, but they don't sell codes. You can't go to the Pokemon.com/codes to buy codes. It's third-party sellers that sell you the codes. So that it doesn't even make sense in that area either. So just give everyone the cards for free. Get rid of this battle pass nonsense. Either charge microtransactions, make money, improve the game, or just make everything free. There's no reason not to make PDCGL free when, you know, you don't have microtransactions. That's actually a good video idea. There's no reason PDCGL shouldn't be free or something. No, oh crap. All cards should be free. Okay, well, we've lost this one. And Chalupa, it sounds like you're excited for TCG Pocket then. Okay, but I could maybe win this one still, because I'm going to Crown Opal. I don't have exactly what I need to win. But we do have a chance. If I can just, like, get an Ino. We are golden if I get an Ino. Well, that's not an Ino, but we might find one somehow. Okay, so Terapagos comes down. All right, Radiant Greninja, I believe in you. Well, trading is going to work a little bit different in TCG Pocket. It seems like, ah, crap. It seems like it's only going to be for cards of the same rarity. But if no, because if I bosses the other one, that's bad. I mean, do I just hope they don't have a Gust card and Energy? Yeah, that's pretty much where we're at, is I just have to hope they don't have the Gust card. And then we go Terapagos. I will Trumpet to, yeah, sure, this guy and this guy. But again, this is what it's been like all stream. Is yes, I had that one really, really good game. But, you know, this is every other game with this deck is, well, there's all my Switch cards. And, oh, yeah, discard pile's freaking out. Don't look at that. But it's just like, they flip heads on Pokemon Catcher and I lose. And new name, thank you. And Rev. True, yeah, it does give you that, like, the horse chasing the apple. You know, they put a stick in front of your head, the horse chasing the apple. Is that a thing? Donkey chasing the apple? I don't know. But, like, Raging Bolt, and if you want to talk about power level for basic decks, Raging Bolt is number 1. Roaring Moon is number 2. Terapagos, like, both Roaring Moons are ahead of Terapagos. Carrot, right. Well, I mean, horses like apples too, right? It could be an apple. All right, they need to get a catcher, otherwise I win. So they need to flip heads on catcher, because I think they've already used Prime Catcher this game. They've already used Prime Catcher. So again, this just comes down to a coin flip. Manji, why is everyone playing it? Because it was the number 1 deck last format, or like the number 2. It's very cheap. It works extremely well. You don't need to think, oh no. Okay, no, that's fine, because I have a single prizer. Joke's on you. I have a single prizer on my bench. And remember, it's only the second day of the format, and also Terapagos sucked. So it's second day of the format. People don't want to have to spend their credits. So this means we win. They don't have Ino. If they had a Gust card, they would have used it. No. So mean. So we had it. The double hyper blower. The double hyper blower. Come on. Terapagos never stood a chance. Okay? It just never stood a chance in this world. It was too pretty. You know, it just burned too brightly for this world. Raging Bolt is too good. God, don't play Terapagos. The double hyper blower? Are you kidding me? That is just so not fair. You had to have, I had to have 2-1 prizers. I should have known. I should have known that we should have had 2-1 prizers. That was my bad. And for the YouTube audience, I'm at level 112. But if you watched my, I beat PDC GL video, it resets you back to level 1 and the rewards are just terrible.